Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Friday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And look, schools, kindergartens, cultivators of young minds. I've just got some advice. Because a Gisborne kindergarten is now a little bit under fire, a little bit of criticism coming its way because they're holding a possum and rabbit hunt fundraiser next week. So they're going to go out and they're going to shoot possums and rabbits, skin them. Can we just not do the shooting or the killing of animals around kids? I think it's not that complicated. There must be another way. It's just a little bit. Just let's not have the guns and the killing of and the slaughtering and the skinning of animals around. I don't care how rural it is. I don't care. I think it doesn't bother me. But I think some people get a bit sensitive. I'm just saying you can avoid some strife. Because some people, for some reason, get sensitive about bang, 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 moo. I don't know why I said moo when we're talking about rabbits and possums, but it's the only animal, and it wasn't even a particularly realistic moo. So let's move on quickly. Church has really changed, hasn't it? The Wellington Anglican Diocese is holding 5 services of lament. What are they lamenting, you may ask? Empty Housing New Zealand plots in the lower North Island. Yep, that's right. Apparently, there are 64 rugby fields of Housing New Zealand land currently vacant around the country. So basically, they're combining protest and prayer to get housing back on the political agenda. That sounds... I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing on a Sunday morning than getting up, putting on my best gears, going to church for a service of lament for the rugby fields. Like literal rugby fields. Well, not literal rugby fields. They probably don't have the goalposts. But is 64 rugby fields, is that much? I think the writer of this story, for definitely converting it into a system of measurement that we understand, the rugby field, I think that's a very common form of measurement that we do all understand. But yeah, I think I might be busy on Sunday. How do we feel about the name Harvey for a tropical storm / hurricane? There it is, angry and red, like a boil in the Gulf of Mexico, heading towards Texas. Wouldn't it be a shame if it wiped Texas off the map? That'd be such a shame. And this map here, it's a tropical storm. Shortly after that, it became a hurricane. Might get up to a 3 by landfall, they're saying. It's hard to know. I feel like Harvey, since Harvey Specter, I think people take Harvey's a bit more seriously than they used to. Because Harvey used to be the White Rabbit in the Jimmy Stewart movie, didn't it? That was the sort of the previous famous. I mean, you got your Harvey Wallbanger. That certainly packs a punch. So yeah, mixed feelings about Harvey, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. As I said before, let's hope Texas is still there this time next week. Because I don't know what we'd do without it. Finally, I'm a bit worried about developing Alzheimer's. I mean, I may already have. Because a new study has suggested that dreamers have less chance of developing Alzheimer's. And the problem is I've got less chance of being a dreamer because I spend less time asleep than a lot of other people. Boston University School of Medicine have found that people who experience less REM sleep are more likely to get Alzheimer's. don't panic if you can't remember your dreams. You only remember the dreams when you wake up during REM sleep. But if you stay asleep, you quite often have dreams that you don't remember. Unfortunately, I mean, last night, for example, I went to Matilda last night at the Civic Theatre. Best show I've ever seen, but it is quite long. And it meant that I got home quite late. My alarm goes off at 2:55 a.m. I don't know if I went anywhere near REM sleep. And to be honest, I was a bit hyped up after the show because, as I say, it was the best show I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of shows. Rambling a little bit. This also may be due to a lack of REM sleep. It's Friday. I think I'm going to go and see if I can get some. I am Glenn ZB. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again on Monday. I'll be well rested, I promise.